ready for the ultimate WWE gaming showdown. All important top 5 changes you need to know. Hit the subscribe button and let's get started. Number 5 roster. WWE 2k23 is the latest addition to the franchise, and it's got a roster of over 170 superstars at launch. This is definitely an impressive number, and there are some new faces like the Bella Twins, Kurt Angle, and Molly Holly that will surely excite longtime fans. However, I do feel like some of the returning characters could use some freshening up. The inclusion of the Bad Bunny bonus pack in the Ruthless Aggression pack is a great move and adds some much-needed variety to the roster. The gameplay itself is smooth and enjoyable, with some new mechanics that make it feel like a fresh experience. Mostly, WWE 2k23 is a solid addition to the series and definitely worth checking out for any wrestling fan. Number 4 character customization. It has always been a standout feature in WWE games, and WWE 2k23 continues that tradition with a robust tool set. While we don't have all the details yet, the return of advanced entrance customization options is definitely a welcome addition. As someone who enjoys spending time creating my own superstars, I appreciate the effort put into making the customization options as expansive as possible. However, I do hope that the new additions bring something fresh to the table and don't feel like a rehash of previous games. Overall, WWE 2k23's customization options are shaping up to be a strong point of the game, and I look forward to diving in and creating my own unique wrestling stars. Number 3 WarGames is an exciting new addition to WWE 2k23 that's sure to catch your attention. This new match type features 2 teams of 3 or 4 players battling it out in 2 rings enclosed by steel cages. The ability to bring in teammates at certain intervals adds a new layer of strategy to the gameplay. I appreciate that the mode is playable both solo and in multiplayer, allowing players to enjoy the mode with friends or on their own. The inclusion of weapons and the option to play in both NXT and Survivor Series arenas is also a nice touch. Overall, WarGames is shaping up to be a standout feature in WWE 2k23, and I can't wait to dive in and experience the chaos of this new match type. However, I do hope that the mode is well balanced and doesn't favor one team over the other, as that could detract from the overall fun of the experience. Number 2 MyRise is the mode I'm most excited about in WWE 2k23. It allows you to create your own superstar and follow their journey to wrestling stardom. The ability to import custom wrestlers from outside the mode is a huge improvement from last year's game and will save players a lot of time. While we don't have all the details yet, the 2 distinct storylines for male and female wrestlers are a promising addition. Although, I do hope that the mode offers some new and exciting features that set it apart from previous iterations. Nonetheless, MyRise has the potential to be a standout mode in WWE 2k23, and I can't wait to see how it evolves from last year's game. If you're a fan of creating your own wrestling stars, this mode is definitely worth checking out. Number 1 MyFaction in WWE 2k23 is a card collecting and upgrading mode that lets you build the ultimate faction of WWE superstars and legends. The addition of online multiplayer is a welcome feature, allowing players to compete for global dominance and test their faction's strength against others. I'm glad to see that MyFaction is no longer exclusively a single-player mode, and the ability to play with friends or against others online adds a new level of excitement to the mode. Collecting and upgrading cards is always a fun aspect of these types of games, and with the added multiplayer element, there's even more incentive to build the strongest faction possible. Generally, MyFaction looks like a great addition to WWE 2k23, and I can't wait to dive in and start building MyFaction. Did you enjoy learning about the biggest changes in WWE 2k23? If so, make sure to subscribe to our channel for more gaming updates and reviews. Don't forget to hit that notification bell to stay up to date with all the latest content.